powerful than a locomotive. Faster than a speeding bullet.
I've got you now!
It's over.
Be that winged freak show
Criminals are
up in the sky. It's
DJP Costuming.
How you guys doing? Dan Petruccio here, aka DJP Costuming, aka Gotham Garment Supply, aka anything you might know me by, and today we're going to be looking at a new costume series that I'm going to be doing. So basically the gist is, I had an idea the other day on Instagram to probe around and ask my followers what they wanted to see. Would it be A, Bucky Barnes Captain America, with a movie style with a slight comic twist? Would it be the comedian from the Watchmen series? Or would it be the Punisher? So these were all costumes I wanted to do that weren't specifically DC hero related, a la Batman and Superman, which I will always do no matter what, unanimously. But I wanted to do something special. I wanted to do something interesting that maybe there'd be a reason right now why this channel should exist amongst all of the other channels. And the thing I came up with was a good costume that is affordable for people, that is a multi-purpose modular costume. Modular means that you could take something and you can take pieces of it and move it to a different costume and it could become something different. You could add things on and take them off as you please and it becomes something totally different. And so in this case, we're gonna do a 3 for the price of 1. We're gonna call this costume the American Dream. And by that, I mean that these are 3 characters that have a totally different idea about what the American Dream is. And yet, they're all very similar. So you have the Punisher. He's a Marvel Comics character. You all know him, you all love him, or you all hate him. You have the comedian, who is a great anti-hero. And you have Bucky Barnes, who could be the future movie Captain America. So with that, I decided to get a start on it. The first thing we're gonna do is look at these characters and think, what are similar across the board on all 3 of them? What are the elements that we could buy right now, we could grab right now, that would be across the board a good idea? And the first thing that came to mind was, on every single one of them, black tactical pants. And these are the black tactical pants that I bought. They're just pocketed black tactical pants. They have detailing on the side, and they have some seams in the legs, which I really like, at the bottom and top. And these, I went ahead and went to Primark and got. And Primark is a store that is like a discount clothing store that sells really affordable clothes that are really good quality. And these pants run me about $14. So already we're starting in that budgetary zone of goodness that we all love. So across the board, they're all gonna have black tactical pants. Although for a variant, I was thinking of wearing waxed denim jeans for the comedian, just to get that different sort of texture that he has in the books. It kind of looks like a leather, it kind of looks like it's a waxed material, but we'll see how these look. For the comedian so far, one of the pieces that aren't across the board are the headpieces. So for Captain America and the comedian in general, I kind of like the idea of the black domino mask being the thing that I go with. You know, I haven't looked into a Captain America helmet yet, but this is something I wanted to do. It's very Steve Epting from the Ed Brubaker run of Captain America sensibility. And if you bring this to the comedian, you have a really great comedian mask. So this was a mask that was used for my brother's Robin by Reeves Effects. I'm either thinking of using this or a similar one for both of them. So this is kind of the look that this would give me. I'd obviously put on the black eye makeup, but here's the basic look of the mask. It's a really great mask. I'm thinking of eliminating the strap, but I don't want to ruin the integrity of my brother's mask, so maybe I'll get a new one. But this is by Reeves Effects. If you don't know him, please look him up. His work is second to none, and this is a great mask, so I'm excited to use it. So this would be kind of the look of the comedian, and maybe, hopefully, Bucky. We'll see. Continuing in the differences of the headpieces, this is the wig for Bucky that I'd be thinking of using pre-haircut, because I want there to be a version where I have the long hair, and I also want there to be a version where I'm clean cut, because in the comic books, when he's Winter Soldier, he has a long hair. When he becomes Captain America, he cuts his hair to be more in line with what the memory of Steve Rogers was as Captain America, which I really liked. So maybe I'll do a photo set in both. But what I'm really excited about is I have with me the chest pieces I'm going to be using for the Punisher. Now, I'm not decided yet on which chest piece I want to use, so maybe you guys can help me decide in the comments below. So here is a foam version of the Memento Mori skull, as they call it on the Punisher show. But we have the foam version. Now, this is a thicker version. It's made out of a craft foam, and this is by Wolfgar Weapons. And you can find them on Etsy as well. And they were really, really helpful with getting me set up with one of these. But I also got another one that was a mistake. This is the one that I ordered, and they sent out to me, no problems, no questions asked when I said, hey, I got the wrong one in the mail. But I kind of love the wrong one. This is the wrong one. This is a plastic skull. This one's all this plastic that was cut out, and it's got this really cool metal texture to it. I'm actually thinking of painting this one white, rubbing away some of the areas of paint, and really giving it like this like bullet-ridden, you know, I took a piece of machine yard metal, stuck it to my chest, and it's holding up just fine. Some ricochets on, wear away at the white, it's like, so you can see the silver underneath. And I think we could get something really cool going. So this is the one that I'm wanting to go with. Of course, as we go, I'm going to show you how I paint all these things. I'm going to show you how I do it, and I'm going to show you where my next steps lie. And then the last piece that I have with me today is a pretty important one for the Captain America build, and that is the shield that I'm going to be using. Now, this is the Marvel Legends Captain America shield that they put out in 2016, and this was to commemorate the 75th anniversary of Captain America. It's made of an ABS plastic. Now, a lot of cons are no longer allowing the metal shields. It's one of the reasons why I dropped the shield in the first place and stopped being my Steve Rogers Ultimate Captain America. The metal shields are no longer allowed in cons. Sometimes not even plastic ones are allowed anymore. So this is going to be interesting to get back into, Cap. But the build process on this is going to be making this look less plastic. I'd like this to look metal. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some sandpaper, and at a certain point we are going to make this look like spun aluminum and maybe give it a nice repaint. Who knows? But I'm thinking we're going to make it look like spun aluminum, then we're going to battle damage the heck out of it to make it look more in line with the gritty soldier that Sergeant Barnes is. So this is the front, that's the back. You know, I'm thinking about replacing the straps because they're a little cheap, but we'll see. You know, I don't want to put the cart before the horse. It's really not important at this time. So yeah, I have the top for Bucky Cap coming from White Sheep Leather. It's on order. I'm getting shoulder pieces on Etsy that I got a great deal on for the comedian, and I have a top coming in that I'm going to be attaching the skull to for the Punisher. As we go, you're going to get the build videos, you're going to get the how-tos, and we're going to learn really how to put this together on a budget. These skulls cost me around $15 each for cost, and so together, if I would have bought them both, they would have been $30. But like I said, one was a mistake. The wig was from a local shop. That was $30 as well. And the Captain America shield only run me $85. And that's going to be something we make look really nice. So guys, that's the first day of build here. That's the first day of gathering my information and what I'm going to use to build it. Now comes the part where I shop online and I find some things that are of a great deal that I can use across the board. Like right now I'm looking at this Cobra Clip metal buckled web tactical belt that I could use across the board on all of them because the Captain America designs from the movies use a similar buckle. You know, I would like the Punisher to use a similar tactical Cobra Clip buckle, and I would also like our dear friend the comedian to use a Cobra Clip buckle as well. I'm going to try and update the design, but stay true to what was done in the books. So guys, once I do the shopping, I'm going to get back to you guys with what I pick up. I'll show it all to you, and I'll let you know what I'm going to do to it and the choices I make for these characters. Maybe I'll even sketch some of them up so we could see them side by side. Guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for coming back. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please go subscribe. Please set up the notifications. Leave a like, a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on this build. You know, let me know if there's been any budgetary restrictions for you building a costume. And if this is going to be something you think can help you. Because I hope that this works on any costumes you're looking to do. If they're in a similar vein, you should be able to apply this principle across the board and make it work. So guys, until next time, thank you and goodbye.